Welcome back, or welcome to my Inktober journey. It is day 27. Let's get started. 27 is onion. That's a funny one. Onion. Onions usually have a skin and they have a little fuzzy bit at the top here. And there's usually a peelable dry skin part on the outside here, and then they have these little root fuzzy boys down here. Definitely give them a little face. Well, onion. How do onions grow? Oh, they grow in the ground, don't they? When they're in the ground, they have the long stem thing. So we could use those as arms. If we have this onion, these leaves could be big arms. Because what if we did an onion? He's cooking. You give him a spoon, and then he's throwing in pumpkins with the little vines of the pumpkins are little hands. He's like, oh no, I'm being cooked. We split the leaf a little bit so it looks kind of like a hand, and he's dropping another pumpkin in. We could have more onions over here. That one's better. Oh, he could be sitting on the side of the pot. That's funny. Let's do that. We'll do that for him too. His roots are his little spider legs, and then we'll just have a dead pumpkin in here too, right? I think I like this idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with it. 3x3, I guess. Let's do the pot of soup, the bottom half here. Pumpkin here, pumpkin here, when he's dropping one in. And we have an onion sitting here, and then this onion cooking over here. We'll make him plenty big enough. And then the little legs holding them on. I can even have him looking up to the sky. I'm gonna give him big, thick eyebrows. Does that look maniacal? Kinda, right? Should I give him teeth? Nah. Oh, we could give him a little mustache. And then maybe his skin's kind of peeling away. And then so his arms come up and down, and he's releasing this baby pumpkin into this stew. And I'm just gonna have this arm, and it'll come back, and then it'll be around the spoon. We'll have the spoon like this, so you can kind of tell that it's a spoon. Thumb there. Well, maybe we'll do it like this. Just tossing this little guy in. Should he go upside down? We'll throw him upside down. Wait, I gotta draw his face like this. Hold on. There. Just tossing that one in upside down. This little guy's already cooking. But we'll give him vine arms and leaf hands. So he's kind of reaching up and out. This one is donezo. And then we'll just have another one over here. I guess we'll just kill him off too. Oh, we should do this one like he's floating more like this. Maybe only to the top of him. And then this dude is very excited. I want his hands to, or the stems to pretty much curl straight down because I want him to have like little fists. And then up through here and here. He's also leaning back quite a bit. Maybe his little legs are beefy enough for that. You can just put another hand right here like he's like this. He'll be looking down at the guys. We'll give him also a very big grin. We want anything in the background here. We kind of need to somehow put them in a kitchen. What if we try to fit in like a crate of tiny pumpkins that they're gonna get next? A lot of little pumpkins. That'll help fill the space, and it goes with the story. That's good. And then this border can fit where it fits, but I'm not gonna cut off any of this. Cool. I think that's fun. His face turned out really good. Should we give this guy maybe an accessory? Does he need a bandana? Do you like that? Yeah, it's kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna lighten this. Let's start with, I guess, these little pumpkins, right? We'll draw his little leaves first. I could do little chunks of things too, just to add some more soup-like feel to it. And then I should probably draw his hand in first, just to make sure I get that right. Do that, across here and up here. Nice. Draw this hand too. Might as well just draw both of them at once. So do something like that for that side, because they don't really have fingers. Oh, nice and straight that line was. Did you guys see that? That was crazy. Do that. He can have a little bit of peelage, but he's gonna be pretty much smooth. And then his little bandana. Cool. I think that works. Maybe I should do that as solid line, because otherwise it kind of looks like he's got a croissant around his head. Little spider toes. We'll give him one more down here. Now I'll need to figure out where this edge is first. And then we can do this one. And then we'll give him his crazy eyebrows. And then we'll draw this edge of the pot. You guys seeing these lines today? Who am I? Can definitely draw in some of the water lines. And I'm gonna try to draw in some little bubbles. I guess I should make this kind of look like water, shouldn't I? Draw on the soup spoon. Pretty good. And then this guy's face. Okay, we really want to nail this face. This is the most important part of maybe the whole picture. For me, anyway. I just feel like this is really going to set the tone of what's happening here. So, I'm just really going to try to trace my existing pencil lines. Nice. I tried to make his pupils slightly different sizes. I don't know if that reads well, but I did attempt it. Give him his creepy Frenchman mustache. And then his smile. Let me leave a space for a tongue and see if I want that. Arms, nice. Coming together. And we'll give him his little creepy root feet. Bring around the side of the pot here. Okay, let's do this crate. Do I want to make it wooden? I think I'll start with the top edge here. Okay, and then we'll draw in all these little pumpkins back here. Draw the top ones in first. I'm just gonna draw them all in straight and then decide which ones I want faces. Look at that. Now we cooking. Okay, I'm just gonna give faces to a couple of them. Maybe this guy over here too. He kind of looks like he could use a face. Okay, and then let's throw the edges in and then do shading. Maybe I'll just do the edges with this. I'm doing some good straight lines today. Sweet. Definitely feels like a black border on this one would be pretty cool. We could start with that and then see how it feels. It kind of makes it look like a movie moment too. Yeah, that was a good choice. I like that a lot. Wow, what is today? I got my gel pens working. I'm drawing super straight lines. This idea came together so fast. Apparently I can't snap today. So an upshot lighting would make it look very creepy. So all of this would be dark and the top of him in here would be dark. And so with like this area, this would all be, and then the tops of these would be, so all of this would be dark. And then this, the soup being the source of light, and then up here would be dark. That would be dark. The back of him would be kind of dark. Tops of his feet would be. I don't know what's going on back here, how to shade this, because they aren't near this at all, but we can't just black them out. So maybe we just shade in just some of the areas of the pumpkin to just add separation. I'm at least gonna try to darken around the ones that I gave faces so they can stand out a little bit more. I guess I could also just hatch it. Maybe hatching's good. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Well, okay, I think I'll do this and then erase things. I think that'll be fine. It's just gonna be a lot of erasing, but that's okay. That, top of his fist, and this, and back here for sure. I think we were gonna do the top of this edge. That, and then the hands, and the spoon. This pumpkin. Which, yeah, definitely gonna have to just redraw that face, I think. Kind of like in the feathering it off look. I think that's kind of working. I like that. Okay, and now we gotta do this face part, which I'm a little nervous about. I really liked how the face came out. So take a good look in case it gets messed up. Okay. All right, now we gotta go in after it dries, lighten her up. We can probably hit the top edge of these. Here and here feels weird now. Not sure what to do with that space. But we can probably start erasing this guy. Yeah, that's nice. We'll hit the edge of this. Maybe I'll use this on the face area instead. That way I can hopefully just preserve the facial expression. Cool, I think we saved it. That's pretty exciting. Let's get this face on here and crisp up these lines for this guy. Perfect. I could definitely color in behind this box maybe. Does that help at all? No. Do I do this whole area? Okay, we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna just try to color this back bit in. I tried to envision it with pencil. I just cannot. We just like don't need this much dead space. If this doesn't work, it's just what it is, you know? We will try to lighten where the table was, and if that doesn't work, then we will just darken it back in. Maybe we'll just do the whole thing. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. It almost looks like the background's kind of like on fire or something. Not mad at it, I don't think. Yeah, I kind of like that. Shoo, do we stumble upon something accidentally? Let's get a nice clean line in, dividing up the counter from the back. We could do just some texture lines in here as well. What do we think, guys? Are we at that point where I've gone too far? And if I had stopped a while ago, it would have been fine. Maybe. Well, I do feel like this crate sticks out. I don't know if I should just try to add just a little bit of something to it, but just so it's not quite so white. Probably like a wood grain texture. And I'm gonna scrub those down a little bit. There's probably more I could do to make this better. I do feel like it's missing something. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with this one. I really like how this onion came out. Very happy about that. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me for day 27. We have 2 onions cooking a bunch of baby pumpkins. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.